BREAKINGNAWS Cowboys fans. This is massive, monumental news coming out of Dallas that could completely reshape the trajectory of the team's offense in the upcoming season and beyond. The Dallas Cowboys have officially added an absolute monster to their offensive line, a giant whose size, strength, and skill set scream protect Dak Prescott at all costs. We're talking about Tevin Jenkins, a 6'6", 320-pound powerhouse whose presence alone commands respect from defenders and whose arrival on the roster sends a clear message. The Cowboys are doubling down on protecting their franchise quarterback and building a wall that opposing defenses won't dare to breach. Now, if you haven't heard much about Jenkins before, don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this signing has Cowboys Nation buzzing with excitement and hope. Tevin Jenkins is the kind of player that when you watch him move on film, you instantly understand the hype. At 6'6" and tipping the scales at around 320 pounds, he's not just big, he's a physical specimen of strength, agility, and technical skill combined. Coming out of Oklahoma State University, Jenkins developed a reputation as one of college football's most dominant offensive tackles. He wasn't just a wall in the run game, but a master technician in pass protection. His feet are surprisingly quick for a man his size, and his hands are like iron, perfectly timed to engage and neutralize the quickest, nastiest edge rushers college football had to offer. This is the kind of talent NFL teams dream of adding to their offensive line, because protecting the quarterback, especially someone as valuable as Dak Prescott, is a make or break factor for any franchise's success. The Cowboys have struggled with offensive line consistency in recent years, and it's no secret that Dak has often been under siege in the pocket. Despite his toughness and ability to extend plays with his legs, the repeated hits and sacks have taken a toll both in terms of his health and the overall effectiveness of the offense. Injuries to key linemen and a lack of depth have sometimes left the offensive front vulnerable, especially against elite pass rushers in the NFC East and across the league. The pressure on Dak has limited his ability to read defenses and deliver precise throws, which in turn has restricted the Cowboys' offensive potential. That's why the addition of Tevin Jenkins couldn't come at a better time. His arrival bolsters not only the talent but the confidence and stability of the entire offensive line. What makes Jenkins so valuable beyond just his physical size is how well he fits the Cowboys' offensive philosophy. Dallas has been evolving its offense under the current coaching regime, aiming for a balanced attack that leverages Dak's arm and mobility while still pounding the ball on the ground. To execute this balanced scheme effectively, you need a dominant offensive tackle who can handle the dual demands of run blocking and pass protection. Jenkins has proven throughout his career that he can do both at a high level. His ability to drive defenders off the line in running plays opens up lanes for the running backs, while his quickness and long arms make it incredibly difficult for speed rushers to beat him around the edge during passing downs. He's the kind of lineman that quarterbacks feel comfortable throwing behind because they trust he will hold the line against the fiercest defenders. One of the most critical positions on any offensive line is the left tackle, often referred to as the blindside protector, because this is the side that a right-handed quarterback like Dak Prescott cannot see as he scans the field. Jenkins' size and technique make him an ideal candidate for this role. His long reach allows him to keep defenders at bay before they can even get close, and his footwork helps him mirror and neutralize the moves of elite edge rushers who try to speed around the outside. Protecting the blind side is vital to any team's success, because if a defender beats the tackle, it usually results in a sack, a hurried throw, or even a dangerous hit that can injure the quarterback. Jenkins' presence gives Dak a better chance to stand tall in the pocket, make smart decisions, and deliver accurate passes without constantly looking over his shoulder. But Jenkins is not just a physical force, he's also a mental player. Coaches who have worked with him rave about his film study, habits, and football IQ. He's the kind of player who doesn't just show up and rely on raw talent. He studies opponents, analyzes tendencies, and works tirelessly to improve his technique. This dedication to the craft is invaluable in the NFL, where the margin between success and failure is razor thin. Jenkins' approach to the game fits perfectly with the Cowboys' culture, which increasingly values professionalism, hard work, and team-first mentality. His leadership potential cannot be understated either. The offensive line is a unit that must operate as a single, cohesive machine. Communication, trust, and chemistry are just as important as size and strength. Jenkins is known for his positive attitude and ability to motivate teammates, which could be a game changer in tight situations when the line faces the league's best pass rushers. For Dak Prescott, Jenkins' arrival is a breath of fresh air. We've seen in the past how Dak thrives when he has time to throw. His completion percentage, touchdown to interception ratio, and overall efficiency skyrocket when the pocket holds strong. Conversely, when he's under pressure, his numbers take a hit and the offense sputters. Jenkins' ability to shut down defenders on the left side means that Dak can stand tall, scan the field, and deliver pinpoint passes without constantly being harassed. That extra second in the pocket can be the difference between a completed touchdown pass and a forced interception. It can also keep Dak healthier for longer, reducing the risk of injury from dangerous hits. The fans have already started reacting, and the response has been overwhelmingly positive. Across social media, Cowboys supporters are calling Jenkins a beast, a game changer, and the missing piece in the Cowboys' quest for playoff success and beyond. The excitement isn't just about the player's physical attributes, but the statement the team is making by acquiring him. It shows that the Cowboys' front office recognizes how critical it is to protect their star quarterback and are willing to invest in the trenches where games are often won or lost. This signing also sends a message to the rest of the league: the Cowboys are not messing around and intend to compete at the highest level this season. Looking ahead, all eyes will be on how Jenkins integrates with the Cowboys' offense during training camp and the preseason. It's one thing to sign a talented player, but the transition to the NFL can be challenging, especially with a team as scrutinized as Dallas. However, based on what coaches and teammates have said, Jenkins' work ethic and team-first approach suggest he'll adapt quickly. His chemistry with Dak Prescott and the rest of the offensive unit will be critical to watch, especially during those high-pressure moments when the offense must execute flawlessly. As we move closer to the regular season, the hope among Cowboys fans and analysts alike is that Jenkins becomes the anchor the offensive line desperately needed. His impact will extend beyond just blocking defenders. He can be a stabilizing force, a leader in the trenches, and a catalyst for the Cowboys' offense to reach new heights. If he performs as expected, this signing could be one of the most significant offseason moves in recent Dallas Cowboys history. So, Cowboys Nation, buckle up. With Tevin Jenkins now in the fold, the offensive line is looking bigger, stronger, and more prepared than ever to protect Dak Prescott and give the offense the time and space it needs to thrive. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just tuning in to NFL news, this signing is something to get genuinely excited about.